Hey guys, welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. My name is Wolford and we are back in the garage. Done a little work off camera, did a couple of cars just because I was bored one day, and it's been a while since I've recorded this one, for me at least. Last time we finished off the Katsumoto. Today we're going to be selling it. Got one thing to look at. How much is this car worth? Because when I finally checked how much we spent on this car, we spent a total of $20,620. So how much can we sell this car for? $21,523. We're going to make a grand profit of $903. Yeah, wonderful. So, today we're going to be going off. We're going to check out the junkyard. We have not been there. There's also an abandoned airport that I have never seen. There's a barn. Let's go see what's in the barn. So the Katsumoto is actually not all that good of a car for making money off of a rebuild. So wasn't the best one to start with, but hey, we didn't have a lot of money. So hopefully this next one that we get should do us fairly well, because we have a decent amount of money to start with. So let's see what we got here. Ooh. Ooh. Let me see. Oh baby, that looks nice. How about you? These two don't look like they're too bad. 12,000 for this guy. 33% part condition, body condition isn't too terrible. 16 for this guy. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking they're pretty cheap, but I'm gonna go check out the junkyard instead. Not really interested in what parts are lying around in the garage. So, you will notice that what I did last time was I did not count the price for those front seats that we bought for the car. I actually took them off because we put the old seats back in, because they were still good enough. So let's see. Let's go check out the junkyard, see what we can find here. This place usually has a bunch of cars that we can choose from, so I think the last time I was here in my free play one, I just bought everything. Yeah. Let's see. Please have something good. Please have at least like a muscle car of some sort. Hello? I'm having a little bit of trouble with the response in the game lately. Ooh, right in front of us. What do we have here? RX-7, I believe. Yeah, an RX-7 for 10,000. A lot of these ones in the junkyard are really just scrap heaps. It's like this guy has almost nothing, and it looks like most of that motor is just trash. 9,000 for this guy. I want to try to level us up a bunch off camera so that we can get the paint shop. Oh, I'm so tempted to take this. 7,500 for this thing. We might grab two cars and oh my god, that has like no motor at all. Oh, that'd be something to start with at least. Oh. What kind of condition are you in? Also very limited motor. What's your price? 5,700. But I want to like start getting some of these cars and just working on them, rebuild. Oh. I think we found our ticket. This is what we want. 14,000 for it. We're going to buy it, but we're going to also look for something else to work on too. I might take that Fastback or this guy. This has like no interior. Looks like it has very this thing literally has no interior except for a bench. Nice. Got most of the motor, but very damaged. About this guy. This guy's usually a good car. Not much of a motor to work with though. And it literally has no interior. And almost no body. Please tell me you were super cheap. 10,000? A bit too much. What about you? You're a okay car to work on. 8,700. How much of an engine do you got? Is there one more car lying around? No. I think we might go for either the Reptilia or that Fastback. That Reptilia is really nice. This is a really nice car once you fix it up. But I think we're gonna go for the Fastback. So we're gonna work on two cars, or we're gonna buy two cars and we're gonna work on one at a time. I'm gonna do some work off camera for experience, because these cars don't get you all that much experience. I didn't even look. Every once in a while there's like a car hidden in a corner. Let's go ahead and buy this. No, that's not what I wanted. That's what I want. It's a pretty cheap car. I'll keep track of these on my own. I won't put them in the videos this time. So I'll actually just tell you guys how much we've spent on it at the end. It's gonna be a little bit annoying, but hey, I'll be able to figure it out on my own. Do one last check, make sure we didn't miss anything. I like to park the car over here. There is a lot of junk in this place that you can check out too, but I really don't check that out much. I'm tempted to still grab this Reptilia. I might. You know what? I think I'm going to. It's just gonna have to sit in the chart. Ooh, supercharged. That's why it costs so much. It's got a supercharger on it. Alright, so let's go to the garage. Now comes the question, do we want to work on the old school or the new school? Well, fairly new. Newer. So we got really old and just old. But they're both badass. They're both complete rust buckets. Oh my gosh, this rust is ridiculous. I want to level up off camera because you can unlock another garage spot and a welder that'll let you repair all this rust. So these guys might actually sit in the garage. We might set them in parking until we get that and then sell them. Because, oh my gosh, do these look terrible. I think we're going to start with the Fastback. Let's move this guy over here. It's just going to sit here until we until it's finished. Let's go ahead and get it started. There's not much of a motor to work with in here. I'm fine with that. Let's go ahead and lift it up. Get these, we're gonna start with the motor, I think. Oh, I gotta rip out the drive shaft. And I know they did just add in a bunch of new, like, versions of cars. Man. I am, like, really excited to see these new cars, or the new versions they have in, and I'm thinking that Reptilia that we just found, or I guess I can call it the real car because I know what it is. It's a Corvette. Just like this one is a... There is nothing to this engine. Don't tell me it is literally a crankshaft and an engine block. That is all it is. We're not even going to pull it out with a crane. We're just going to pull it like this and see what's left. We'll rebuild it on there, though. Oh my gosh, it's literally just a block and a crankshaft. We've got a lot of work to do here. Can we repair either of these? I think I have some random parts and stuff too. What is this from? What are these from? I don't know. We got this. Have they fixed this yet? No, they haven't. They did put this part in yet now, so you can actually tell if you've... Well, brand new engine from scratch. That's kind of a problem. That means I can't exactly build it on there. I think I have to put it on here and then pull it out and put it on there. It's really annoying. So it's a V8OHV. It's really annoying that it does that sometimes. Because not all the engines are the same. Go ahead and pop that in there. Now we'll bring this over, pull it out, and put it on the block. Or put it on the crane. Add engine. There you go. A 2-carb. Okay. So. Part and mount. Let's start adding things to our list. Hopefully we can get a decent amount of stuff on each run through. That's about everything we can get on it now. Yeah. After this we'll get piston. We'll grab pistons and piston rings on this run as well. Some stuff we know we're going to have to get anyways, so start up here at the top. Get an alternator. I know we're going to need a new battery, so I'm going to buy that anyways, even though we're not working in there just yet. Camshaft. Crankshaft. So you need a fuel filter, likely need a fuel pump later on, and a fuel tank, but we'll get those later. We're gonna need this, this, and this, and this. I just know we're gonna need those. Ignition coil B, I missed. Oil filter. Oil pan. Piston rings. That. And that. Power steering pump V8. Here we go. Rod caps. I will have to watch our money to make sure we don't run out of money while we're doing this, though. 2-carb. Those. Not gonna look at any of that. Spark plugs we're gonna need. Not gonna look at any of that stuff just yet. Alright, so start putting things on. Also, I did find out how to turn off the camera, like zooming in on things, so it no longer zooms in. Which, for me, it actually works better. I like it better this way. So, 2 clip Bs. The alternator on here. Oil filter. These pistons. Now this is going to be a really pricey build, but if we can get this built up and set up exactly the way we like it, we might actually keep it. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Be nice to start building our own garage. Our own collection. Okay, just got all of that. Go ahead and rotate our engine. Get this stuff installed on the bottom. I need 3 of those. Now, I don't know about you guys. Having the camera zooming in and out all the time is kind of annoying to me. So I'm actually glad that they added in a feature to stop doing that. I didn't even know they added that in until I went and looked at settings. I was adjusting the audio again, and I saw that one in there, and I was like, "The heck is that?" So I decided to look into it a little bit, and I saw that that's what it does, and I was just like, "That's perfect." So I can't stand that. Oh, there we go. Got all that in there. I think that's all we can install at the moment. Let's go ahead and buy our next set. I think we're gonna have to buy rocker arms and stuff too, but I know we're gonna need that. And timing chain. We have spark plugs. I don't want to buy those just yet, the rocker arms and stuff, because we may not need it. Let's see, what else do we need? Engine head covers. And engine heads. I need 2 of those. Jesus, they're expensive. Now we need crankshaft bearing caps. Need 3 of those. 2 of these guys. And a cam gear. There it is. I think that's it for this round of purchases. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to buy rockers and valve rods. Those are like the most annoying thing to install on these cars, are the rocker arms and the valve push rods. Do I have one of those? No, I do not. Okay, let's get one of those. I need 16 of those and 16 rocker arms. Need 2 of those. Okay, let's get this cam gear on here. Timing chain. Timing cover. And then I think it's a water pump and crankshaft pulley. We'll need a water pump pulley. this on here. Yeah, man. There we go. Didn't want to go for some reason. Oil pan. Spark plugs. As soon as we're done with these ones, we're gonna flip it back over. Now we're done with that. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. These guys put in. And we can put our wires on. Let's go buy our parts. So what do we need? We need crankshaft pulley. This one. I need these, 2 of them. Intake manifold, 2 carb. Rocker arms, 16 of these. Need 16 valve push rods, the water pump and the water pump pulley. There they are. Water pump pulley. Get this installed. This motor's gonna look so nice once it's done. That's all brand new parts. Didn't want to have to do a completely brand new build, but that happens sometimes. Alright, so I need belts. I'll get to those in a second. I'm gonna need 2 of these carburetors. Clear out that list before we do that. The most annoying part. All these valve push rods. The rocker arms aren't too bad. These valve push rods are so annoying because they're so small. Why do there have to be so many of them? So we've got ourselves 3 cars that we can work on. Probably not going to be looking at any barns for a little while. Got this guy. And on to the other side. So I think all we need on the front is the belts and the radiator fan. And we're done with that. Then this is just going to need the carburetors and the air filter. And we're done with this. Then it's on to the gearbox and other parts of the car. I think next time, I'm going to try and do it this time in 3 videos. Because I think the Katsumoto took us 4 and we sold it in the 5th. But this time I'm going to try and do it in 3, see if I can push myself. Because I think you can actually, if you try, you can knock these out in about an hour. Maybe a little over an hour. So we should be able to work our way through this car within, like, a little over 2 videos. Got that on. Serpentine belts and 2 carburetors. Serpentine belts, where are you at? B, V8, oh, HV, and A. And radiator fan, V8, OHV. And carburetors are all the way up here. 2 of the 4 barrels. Get those 2 on there. Get the air filter on here. Get these belts on, and then that should be it for the motor. Yeah, that's it for the motor, except for the gearbox. Boy, does that thing look nice. Okay, so get you out of the way for now. Gotta work on these items. So we bought a battery, brake servo, and radiator. Can we repair any of this? Oh, I should have tried to repair some of this stuff. We could have salvaged. Oh, dang it, broke that. Radiator. Broke that. Let's just repair everything. Oh, I saved those. Okay, so we saved a gearbox at least. So we've got a battery. Put the battery in there. Brake servo is broken. And radiator I think we broke. Yeah. Man. This is going to be an expensive build. Breaking everything. Radiator C. Brake servo. Now we end up underneath. Let's do the exhaust and the fuel tank, and that'll be it for today. So there's no fuel pump. I need 2 V8 OHV rear mufflers, 2 middle mufflers, and 2 of those. I'll actually put those on the list so I don't have to think about it. So we need fuel tank, fuel pump, 2 of these, 2 middle mufflers, and what's the other one? Front exhaust section V8 OHV C. No, front exhaust pipe. This one. Alright, so we got that. We got that. Not the leaf. I swear, this game refuses to cooperate sometimes. Okay, exhaust. Muffler. 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 Pipe. And pipe. And that's it for today. So we've got our first part of this build is the stepping on cans over here. Working on the Fastback. What is it? The Salem Spectre Fastback? Yeah. So this thing is going to be one hell of a job. It's going to be really fun. It's going to be a lot of work. A lot of work. We got to replace pretty much everything on it. So we've got an engine built. We've got some exhaust parts built. We just got to add the gearbox. And then work on suspension and body, and we are done with it. Not too much. This, on the other hand, will also be fun. Let's take a quick look at this motor. It's actually got most of the motor, which is a good thing. And I don't remember how much we paid for this already. But I can almost guarantee we'll make our money back on this, at least. This guy will make our money back on. This guy we may actually keep. And then once we can get rid of all the rust, it's going to look really nice. But that's it for this time, guys. If you'd like to hit the like button below. If not, let me know what you don't like in the comments. I will see you guys next time.